Okay, so take a quick look at my inventory here. I've swapped out my armor for the turtle armor, and I happen to have replaced my gun with a little something called the Mega Shark. You might recall me for a very short time trying to use the Mini Shark before getting into hard mode. And yes, the Mega Shark is a direct upgrade that uses the souls of one of the 3 mechanical bosses. So now, I just need to find my way down to another bulb I can break, and I already know exactly where to find one. So yeah, basically I need to just get down here with the Mega Shark equipped with a ton of chlorophyte bullets, and hope that that and my buff potions are enough to survive against this asshole of a boss. Thankfully, all of the extra defensive bonuses I've gotten from the turtle shell armor should help, but I am definitely gonna need to blow some holes in this area to make a big enough arena to take on this boss. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got Ichor bullets, I've got chlorophyte bullets, I've got the Mega Shark upgraded as best possible. Let's give this another shot, shall we? Here they come. Ichor bullets make a pretty huge difference. By rapidly reducing Plantera's defenses, killing them should work out a lot faster. And the turtle armor is clearly providing me some significant defense bonuses that are making this fight much more manageable. Okay, taking more damage than I intended, certainly. Oh, here comes phase 2. I was not ready for phase 2. Okay. As much as I don't want to do this, it doesn't look like there's any way within my power to beat this boss legitimately on Master Mode. I can change the difficulty on command, thankfully, since this is Journey Mode as well. But for now, obnoxiously, I'm going to have to reduce the difficulty down to standard. Wow, with all these potions, I'm actually taking no damage from them at all. You know what? That is too low of a difficulty, and I feel guilty doing it that way, so I'm gonna bring it up to Expert, but not Master. And that, I think I can manage. Come on, you piranha plant-looking bitch. Got her. Wow, and I got her trophy right away? What the shit? Whew. Okay. That was Plantera. A very fucking obnoxious boss. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and get a ton of stuff that just unlocked because of beating her. Now this was what I needed from this guy. So this little item, the auto hammer, turns mushrooms and chlorophyte bars into a potent new bar, the Shrewmite bar. And there is a lot of shit you can do with these. So I'm gonna start off with the obvious Shrewmite armor, and I'm gonna go with the Shrewmite Mask because of my focus on guns. Rockets are a weapon type I have not gotten my hands on yet, but I do want to use them once I can have them, so I'm gonna make that helmet and the other one and research both. Ah, and the cyborg NPC is here, just what I was waiting for. Also gonna get my hands on the Shrewmite digging claws because those are basically the best and fastest digging option I have. Okay, so now that I have the cyborg here, that's exactly why I wanted to kill Plantera to begin with. So I could get these little things. Echo blocks. They're only visible when you have the Spectre goggles on, but they act as solid blocks. So I can use them for quite a lot. He also happens to be our first source of rockets. But there's a lot more we can do with rockets that we definitely need to jump on ASAP. So, in order to get the next big step with rockets, I need to make it nighttime. And then the cyborg should sell rocket type 3. Very powerful, very dangerous, very explosive. But most of all, if I combine them with Shrewmite over here, using that little device that I got from the Truffle NPC, I can turn them into mini nuke type 1. These have a total of 104 range damage, 39% crit chance, and a very large blast radius that doesn't affect tiles. Obviously, that's pretty fucking good. But now, we finally have the blocks we needed, and it's time to get back to work on building. There, so now the destroyed palace is just a little more functional. You know, it functions as a house. An NPC can spawn down here. But the main function is going to be what I put up on this pedestal, and that's going to be the ocean pylon. Essentially, I want this castle to feel like a sacred place that was destroyed in whatever cataclysm led to this world full of monsters. We don't exactly have a lore book on this game. But overall, I feel like I've managed to depict that quite well here. And yeah, I've still got a bit of furniture down here for a proper home. Make it feel just a little lived in. The general idea is that the princess, whenever she spawns and moves in here, would have been slumbering in stasis down in this castle for the eons since it was sunken. And when she wakes back up, it's destroyed, but it's still home. But she won't be trapped down here, thanks to the teleporter down there that will be utilized by one of the NPCs I'm setting up here. So, question then is, what about the other NPCs? Well, the first one I need to set up here is definitely going to have to be the one responsible for the teleporter. Problem with that is, in order to fight, or in order to get the materials that I need to properly build their house, I need to fight another invasion that just became possible, so I need to get back to farming enemies in order to progress. So, let's dump all of these constructive materials in here. And then we can go ahead and deal with this next set of assholes. So in order to deal with this next boss I need to target, I need to get an item that only drops from Plantera. Problem is, I researched their treasure bag instead of actually opening it. So I need to kill 2 more in order to research Plantera enough to actually get an infinite number of that bag. Thankfully, killing Plantera will be easier this time, because I'm now wielding a Shrewmite set with impeccably high defense and great increased damage. And I'm going to be slinging grenades and rockets at them, so that should be highly effective. Okay, so I killed Plantera 2 more times with 5 completely failed attempts, and here's the yield of items I got. So I have the Spore Sack, which will just surround me with this cloud of damaging spores, good for dealing with enemy raids. Plantera's Mask, useless but cool. The Temple Key, which was what I so desperately needed out of this. The Hurtful Wasp Gun, just shoots clouds of homing attack bees. The Axe functions as a ham axe, creates guitar riffs whenever it's swung. Not bad, but not something I'm ever really going to use. I'll definitely use it decoration later, but I mean, I can just hang it up on a wall and it'll look awesome. Then we have the Seedler. Short sword, but shoots explosive seeds wherever you swing it. Overall, not bad. The Nasty Grenade Launcher. So, goodbye Proximity Mine Launcher. The Annoying Leaf Blower. That's literally all it does. It's kind of stupid. Murderous Pygmy Staff. Pygmies are a good summon. They're quite powerful. They're not as good as my bats. The Venus Magnum. I can't use it right now because I don't have any bullets, but it's a pretty fast and pretty potent gun. flower power. Just a flower-themed mace. Interesting, but not something I'd ever use. The thorn hook. Just your average hook shot. Nettle burst. Pretty good spell. Goes through walls. Overall, I kind of like that one, but I'm not doing a magic build right now, so... Overall, pretty good yield, although I did leave out one item. The seedling, which summons a pet sapling. Which I'm not going to use. Although, on the subject of pets, there is one that I can get from her right now that I'm going to swap my current one out for. Sorry, pupper, but, I want me a Pikachu. Just straight up Pikachu. Because why the hell not? And here it is. This is the Lizard Temple. And this is the start of something very, very dangerous. The one problem with those grenades. Can still hurt myself with them. So, knowing that our own rockets are going to continue to kill me, and that the boss that I'm going up against next is very close quarters, as well as all of the enemies leading up to it, the best course of action is to find an alternate and equally or more damaging method of attack that won't kill me in the process. Thankfully, I already have plans for that. So, after we killed Plantera the first time, a message popped up saying that some things were going on over here at the dungeon. And, that's frankly putting it lightly. And of course, I get myself killed when the thing I wanted to find down here is on screen. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking to support me a little further, you know, maybe get some bonus content, or just keep up with me and other fans, you can find links down in the description leading to my Patreon, my Discord, and my Twitter. And, you know, if you're following me on Patreon, then you can expect some content polls to decide what's coming up on the channel, yet a little bit of background additions to some other series I've been working on, you know, some more original and creative stuff. And who knows, if enough of you start supporting me soon, I might have a few other surprises up my sleeve too. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again on the next video.